Start recording, and let's get going. So we've got the barbarian, we got the archer. Did the necromancer? Okay, so the necromancer did manage to rank up there. Gets a little bit of stats. Let's switch back to the archer, I think. Mainly because the archer is going to be the first one getting a good weapon here. And I wanna probably focus a fair amount of my levels into this guy, or time. Because if we can get a high-ranked archer with that phantom bow, we'll be in a really good spot. Not to mention this ability is really fun. The necromancer is enjoyable, but very slow. Which I guess is, I don't know, it's not terrible. But still. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling this game's still a bit quiet. Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do like that. This should be good. Yeah, this feels reasonable. After this, I can't actually increase... Wait, no, I can increase the audio just a little bit more. It's just, to some degree, I don't want to, just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I don't know if I'm going to be blowing out everybody's eardrums. Audio balance is probably one of the hardest part about being a YouTuber. Like, going back to some of my original videos, I'm like, damn, I truly had atrocious skills at, like, figuring out balance and stuff. And even every once in a while, I definitely have, like, a day where I'm just like, I did not do a good job at balancing this in the slightest, and I feel really, really guilty about it all. Tempted to put a point into accuracy, but I think I'm gonna go damage for the time being. Maybe not. I don't know. There's enough items that that boost flat damage that it might be better for me to do it another way. Okay. Hard to tell. I don't know. I really do like the archer in this game. I'm actually a little bit surprised I didn't use him nearly as much as I thought I would. Back in the day. Back when I used to play this game a lot. But then again, like, what was it? What was the class? I forget. The guy with the chakram hammer thing was always... Frick. Okay, I need to figure out if there's a better button for... no, tab is for levels. Let's try putting points into accuracy, which immediately puts it at 100%. Why haven't I done that before? I have no idea. Okay, let's go for some movement speed next. We get the Hunter's Cloak, I'll take that. Okay. We don't have any keys yet, which sucks, but whatever. Okay, let's check controls. Oh! Second ability, third ability. Q and E. Well, that's a fair bit easier. Oh, I see. It just switches them. Oh, I get it now. I see what that meant. Okay, so if I go into options, gameplay, skill autocast, item auto pick. Okay, so now what this does is if I press Q, you'll use left ability. Yeah, that's gonna make this a fair bit easier on me. Okay, what's this? Devil Hoof. Honestly, probably gonna go Warrior's Book. The bonus defense is gonna help me a hell of a lot more, and it's a fair bit cheaper than otherwise. Okay. And we get to go to the library, which is kind of a huge thing. I might... Do I want to stick around here and level? Do I want to do... I don't know. Well, we definitely also want speed here. The only problem is I'm going to be picking up a bunch of recipes, but we're not going to be able to do much with it, which sucks a bit. Okay. Oh, right. We've already got all the potions. And now we've got item auto pick, so we don't have to think about this anymore. Did I? No, we've still got some pads left. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I want to milk this floor for as much as I can before we go on. Because this, the next stage is going to be scary. Okay, do we have anything over here? Not overwhelmingly. I guess we'll blast it. There we go. I don't know, it's weird coming back to this, and I'm like, Man, how did I play this so much? I guess that's always been kind of an issue with roguelikes for me. Like, I started my channel with roguelikes. I really, really relied on them as like a backbone for my channel. And now that I've like stepped away from roguelikes forever, I'm just like, or for, you know, I haven't been playing roguelikes nearly as much as I used to. It's just like, well, now what? How did I do this? Oh, I didn't get him with the ability. There we go. I was wondering about this. It's like the skill autocast doesn't seem to be working. We like switch. Oh, we have to switch first. Then we autocast. I got it. So I got to double tap it. That makes more sense. Okay, let's put some points into resistance here. More resistance I have, the less damage the boss is going to be able to do to me. Which seems like a good, kind of an important thing. Oh, jeez. Okay. You guys are very mean. And wildly unappreciated. Okay, there we go. Stay away. Nice thing about my spread shot is it kind of keeps the enemy shots off of me. Though they're still very aggressive and very painful, I'm glad I put points into resistance. I think I'm actually going to start doing that as just kind of a rule of thumb here. Damage can be obtained, but invincibility is hard to do in this game. So I think I'll start doing that. Ow! Let's see if I can take out... Did I take out the red guy? I think I took out the red guy. Okay, let's hang out over here. Did I get him? I think I got him. Okay. This is always hard. I'd like to look at my abilities here just because I'm not entirely sure which one's best to level. Honestly, it almost feels like my number one ability, my arrows, is probably the best thing to level here. Okay, extra levels. Extra duration. Extra percent. Oh, right, percent. Duh. I remember how this works now. So 4 seconds of arrow. Or 14 arrows. Let's put points into pentuple arrows duration, because that's probably going to be more useful. Okay, I love this place for recipes. Though I'm really surprised that other recipes don't spawn anywhere else. It'd also be really nice to get a couple of the Healy things along the way here, but no dice either. Okay. It's weird. I feel like I should almost like subject myself back to like a roguelike, I don't know, what do I want to call it? I'm not gonna say litmus test, but like a gauntlet of roguelikes, you know, because I haven't played them in ages. What was the last one that I like legitimately earnestly tried playing? Not many, actually. Like after Gungeon, I kind of burnt myself out on roguelikes for a while. I guess I was playing Rogue Legacy for a while, though I'm not sure how much. Or not Rogue Legacy, Roguelands for a while. Though I'm honestly not sure how much that game counts. Like, Roguelands was interesting, but I'm not really sure if it counts as a roguelike in the end. We're getting a lot of recipes here. I hope some of them are actually kind of interesting. Sadly, from what it looked like, a lot of them were just like, sets enemies on fire. And it's like, come on, give me something that does like cool stuff, like just triple shot right from the get-go. Just so it does like weird extra bits. Or, I don't know, homing shot. That'd be amazing. Kind of OP, but amazing nonetheless. Let's see. So what's the cooldown on the arrow spam? I guess it doesn't really matter. The extra duration, there's no way I'd be able to do 100% uptime, which sucks because it'd be hilarious. It'd be really fun to actually have like just pentashot all the time, but no. So I think I'll end up. Let's put more points into resistance. That'll keep me alive, because the boss is inevitably just going to be like piling fire into my face. That always sucks. Okay, so we can go with the, okay, gold necklace, +1 bonus coin. Yes? If I remember right, that's gonna be just straight up. Yeah, Roguelands counts, barely. Yeah. Like, Magicite was a straight up roguelike. Roguelands, still fun, though. Great with friends, but roguelike, probably not. Okay. We're getting a lot of recipes here. I'm kind of excited to try them all out. Not excited to fight you, though. Something tells me you're lost. Okay, here we go. Sadly, I don't do a whole lot of damage here to this guy, and oh, does he do damage to me. I didn't quite process how much he did, but maybe we'll be okay if I strafe shot. At least he's not nearly as fast or accurate as he used to be. He used to be, like, stupid fast and stupid accurate, and it was not enjoyable fighting this guy. Oh, right. He clones himself partway through, doesn't he? I don't know. He might have changed that. He might not be. He might not clone himself as much as he used to. Oh, that slow is rough though. But there's dead spaces between his shots as long as he doesn't move too much while attacking me. Okay. There we go. Problem is, this is also a very, very dark level. Should probably kill his like goons just in case they start shooting at me. Though I wonder if he'd spawn more. I guess my assumption is yes. There we go. That instant cast isn't quite functional here. Yeah, we're actually going to be able to kill him today. That's awesome. I always had the worst time with this, but it looks like the archer is the way to go. I like the fact that they tried to give the boss's dialogue. Though honestly, it's so repetitive that it becomes kind of meaningless after a certain point. Kind of surprised he's not spawning more dudes on me. It is so dark, though. It is very hard to see where he is. And that doesn't matter. Alright, did we get anything interesting? We did! Hey, and we unlocked the wizard. Nice! I didn't realize you had to clear the secret level to unlock the wizard. Read the diary entries. Oh. Diary entry 1. A horrible curse has been laid upon my beloved daughter. She's been polymorphed into an owl. I've tried so many spells and rituals, but none of them worked. She still remains with her animal form. She still hasn't lost her graceful personality. I gotta find a way to get her back to normal. I've heard the local townsfolk stating that a powerful dungeon of unknown origin and alignment has emerged nearby. I wonder if I can find anything useful in there. The dungeon seems to be crawling with evil entities and items. They vary in power, and although some seem useful, I highly doubt they can help me get my daughter back to normal. It seems as if I need to go deeper. A dungeon that generates monsters of this sort must possess a strong core. Several higher creatures keep mentioning her. Perhaps I'll meet her. But right now, I intend to use the core's power to free Celestia. Her name is Celestia. Alright, goody. Her, also known as Celine, is the master of this dungeon. She asked me what I was doing in her dungeon. When I explained to her my story, she told me about the dungeon. Contrary to normal, the dungeon draws power in a vile manner. It uses the strength of souls of fallen heroes to keep itself alive, and every creature in the dungeon. The more souls it collects, the more powerful it gets. Truly a work of genius. An evil one, but a genius nonetheless. The only issue is that every once in a while, the souls of the heroes come back to their corpses in an attempt to escape this hell. To do so, they must collect their respective soul orbs and slay Celine. If all heroes manage to resurrect, then the dungeon would collapse. As such, she offered me a deal. Help her keep the heroes in the dungeon in trade for their the access to all the power and knowledge available in the dungeon to help free Celestia. As desperate as it sounds, I accepted the deal. I know it was no good deed, but I'll do anything for my daughter. I decided to reside in the dungeon's forbidden library in order to have access to everything that I need. I took my daughter with me so that I can do tests on her. She seems to like it here. She likes to roam around the library and play with anything she sees. So that's what that owl was. So you've read my diary entries. Huh, funny. Even though I should kill you, I can't. Well, I believe I'm better off letting you go. There's no point in fighting you again. I feel you're of no need to harm, even if it's for the core's sake. If you're truly the one, then not even Celine can stop you. And we got a random item, which I don't know what it was. Can I check? No. How do I check? There's no way of checking, is there? Not until the very end. Well, that sucks. That worked out, though. Now I got orbitals aplenty. Oh, wow. That spike ball orbits fast. Okay. The one unfortunate part with the I don't know if the auto-cast thing is actually any better or worse than the right-clicking. I kind of want to take it off because it doesn't seem like it's better. Okay, so we got a barbarian book, a magic stick, and a hammer. Barbarian book it is. Because +5 bonus damage is way better. Okay, so we're going to go back into options. We're going to go to gameplay, and we're going to take off skill auto-cast. If I press Q and it worked the first time, but no, it switches, then it casts. And that's just as bad as right-click. In my mind. Because this way I have a lot more control with right-click, whereas it seems like the buttons are inconsistent and kind of awkward to use, and I don't really like it. So this is probably the better idea. I don't know. Terribly written. Yeah, I mean, part of it is this game is also, not made by native English speakers. So the writing itself is not exactly, the key point. They're trying, I'll give them that, but, definitely need some proofing. Heavily. It really does feel like Primetime Slime Time is kind of the gold standard here for success. Also, holy crap, I've gotten a bunch of defensive items or something. I feel, like, largely unkillable. I don't think I'm gonna Primetime Slime Time. I could, but it just feels like a waste of time. I kind of want to just blitz it constantly and just try and get a rank or two on this character. Not to mention, I don't know what items I'm rolling with, but they have made me rather strong. Okay, so let's... Oh, my resistance is that high. That's... No wonder. I've got a 20 resistance. A lot of things can't do damage to me. I'll probably get the garlic for the extra magic resist, too. Like, we'll just keep piling it on. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna make life really easy for me. Okay. Trying to pay attention to chat again now that I'm free of boss land and hard stuff. Unfortunately, people are talking about Pokemon. I really want to play more Pokemon, but I played like, you know, 2 hours of it yesterday. And the sad reality is, like, no matter how much I want to play, overplay a thing, I always have to be switching games around, otherwise I run out of a backlog of one or the other. I ran into this issue with No Man's Sky where that was like the only thing I played for like ages. Like, what was it? What other games was I playing? I guess it was like Fallout, Never Leave the Vault was like the other game that I was playing at the time. And I just totally let everything else drop. My backlog was like gone. And I'm finally out of No Man's Sky footage. I think I've got like one more piece of footage, but it definitely was not like a good night game-wise. I didn't even do anything interesting, so it's just like, do we even put that on YouTube? I don't know. And then, of course, everybody hates No Man's Sky now, so I'm just like, do I even keep playing it? I have no idea. It's always an issue. YouTube is a fickle creature. And that's okay, I'm pretty fickle too when it comes to game choices. I always find new things to play. I was hoping for more Pokemon tonight. Oh well. Yeah, I was too, honestly. It's just hard. Ooh! Ooh, we got a gold magnet! Unfortunately, we didn't get the shop, which means I need to book it a bit. Okay. Or did I get the shop? I did get the shop. There's nothing really worth anything in here. But I think I'll just go flat damage for a bit. Even though I'm not actually sure if that's helpful. That's okay. Oh, he actually attacks. Fuck. Let's get out of here. Okay, so he's a little bit more hurty than I thought he was going to be. Turns out this guy doesn't just do straight magic damage. And whatever I have to give me the, whatever I have to give me all that health regen, or, I don't even know if it's health regen. Whatever I have to get me all that health back is not super functional against bosses. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm borderline immortal here, I don't know. I'm also just kind of like stun-locking the crap out of the boss. I really cannot tell you why. What? Well, this was really strange. I was really expecting something a little bit more effective. Okay, the Merlin hat. Turned into some magic dust. Forgotten staff. This is the one problem with the auto item pickup. I actually don't know what half of these items do. Oh well. That worked out great. Okay. Oh, is it because I have explosive arrow bits? Maybe that's it. Seems likely, actually. Okay, chance to parry attacks, bonus damage. Let's go with the buckler, and we get monster tooth. All right, sounds good. I want to get my hands on the Healy herb, because if I can get at least one of those, that's more or less going to push us straight into immortality. Yeah, it's probably because I've got the cannonball or something, but I explode everything. It's beautiful. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of like natural healing here, which makes this a little bit harder. Some flat damage would be kind of a nice little benefit too. But that'll have to wait. I don't know. Hey, you're still alive. You shouldn't be alive. This is a no living zone for anything but me. Give this place a bloody wasteland and move on. Yeah, I gotta have an item that's granting me more HP regen than than I thought. I don't know. We'll see. Also, it's really nice playing as not the Necromancer. I like the Necromancer amount, but he himself is kind of a crap hero. The only good thing about him is the fact that he's almost unkillable. Okay, wanna move away from that. So we've got the fish, the beaker, or the blood dagger. Yeah, we're gonna have to go blood dagger. The lifesteal is gonna be handy. Admittedly, I think it's only gonna be like a fractional percentage of HP point, which is a bit not great, but at the same time, that'll keep me alive. Especially if I can manage to get some of the stronger damage bonuses. Or not damage bonuses, health bonuses? I don't know. One way or another, we can't go into the strange tree right now. Well, that sucks. Okay. I wonder what this game's end game is gonna be. Like or not end game. Like I don't know what the developers' point for stopping is going to be. The problem with a lot of roguelikes is it always feels really arbitrary when they're done. Like, what's a good example? I mean, Rampage Nights added like an infinite mode. I guess the infinite mode was pretty fun in a way. But it just kind of felt like it was just kind of a letdown by the time you got to the end of the available content. It's like, yeah, I just want more. And I know no game can be like perpetually updated, but sometimes, man, you just kind of want that game. You want that roguelike that just keeps coming. It keeps coming out with new content regardless of whether or not it actually is a good idea to do so. I'm trying to think of other ones. Oh, and it looks like Sebastian SB is finally here. Well, that's good. Let's fight her and then probably get myself killed. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Is this... Okay, please don't constantly voice it. Yep. Oh, this is bad. So, very bad news about this boss. She is totally voice acted. Oh, that's bad. Oh, don't do that. Do not do that, game developers. At least let me turn it off or something. I don't want to feel the ingraining ice repeatedly. Jesus, that is... It's a voice-acted boss with 3 lines. Oh, you do not do that. That is such a bad... Why would you do that? Why would you? That is such a bad... Oh, Dungeon Souls developers, please don't do that. Voice act literally anything else in this game, but do not voice. It's like if Pokemon yelled out their move every single time. That would not, I would hate that. I already hate that. And there's no voice slider in this game. I don't know if it's like a separate thing or what, but, count me out already. I hate it. Okay, at this point I'm going faster and faster, because I know my time is coming and I need to speed it up. Let's see, okay. Okay, don't care about your shop too much. Extra damage, bonus, chance to shock enemies. Yeah, let's go with that. The Barbarian book would probably be better, but I think this is better in the long run. Okay, yeah, trying to speed it up because we have very limited time. Let's see, is there a way to turn it off? Near as far as I can tell, no, but I haven't looked. So that might be part of it. Okay. Let's grab all of these. I don't see a golden chest anywhere, which means I should probably just book it. Yeah, I don't even know what he's saying there. Okay, let's put some more points into defense. I'm not really sure which is better, defense or resistance at this point, but my defense is substantially lower, so I'm gonna go with that as the brighter idea. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm actually surprised how many people are watching me play a fairly... I'm not gonna say an old roguelike. Let's see, do I have plans to play Rampage Nights again? Yeah, actually, I know Bird would like to play it again. I know, Batbeard, has a copy, because Sniper gave him one. And I would absolutely play Rampage Nights again. Let's see, that's real expensive. Do we want to do that? Don't really want to. Let's save our dosh, get the cheap thing. The chest would be real nice on an early run, but right now, not that great. Okay, there we go. Ah! Explosions. We still haven't found that golden chest we were looking for. Either that or I've totally walked past it. I don't know. I'm used to there being one on every level, but not today. Oh, goody, the compass. My favorite non-item. I don't know. Okay. And now we get the Soul Guardian. Let me guess, you are also voice acted, and holy crap, this is going to be a mess. I am... that was almost immediate. Okay, well, let's see. Do we have enough to make? Yes. No. We need more of... What is it? QE to switch menu. I need more magical essence to make the Poltergeist bow. Once we get the Poltergeist bow, we're going to ruin everything. But until then, shame. Alright, one way or another, that was really satisfying. Let's go check out the Archer. We're up to rank 1. We're on our way to rank 2. That's good. And we've also got 10,000 gold. I guess let's put points into everything that we can. Can I? So close. Yeah, I love those passives. I like how this game does macro progression. It's rather satisfying. And apparently I'm not actually on TeamSpeak. Thought I was on TeamSpeak. Turns out I wasn't on TeamSpeak. Whoops.